phone.
Hello, thanks for joining us for episode 9 of Horror Movie Maniacs. I am here once again with my good friend Grant.
Alright.
How you doing, Grant?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good, pleased to hear it.
I don't have much else to add, really. We're here.
We're here.
We're on Insidious, the 4th one.
I know.
I've had a good time.
The Last Key.
How are you?
I'm alright, thanks. Yeah, a bit tired, so...
Yeah.
But I'm alright, yeah.
Old, didn't we?
Not too bad. Ready for this? Yeah, we are old, yeah. Especially you.
Yeah. Proper.
But,
I feel it.
Right, do you want to... Should we jump straight in and give us the old synopsis for Insidious, The Last Key?
Absolutely. I'm going to try and do this word. I'm probably going to mess it up, though. Parapsychologist. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
It just looks complicated, doesn't it?
It does look complicated.
Parapsychologist, nailed it twice. Elsie Rayner gets thrust into returning to her eerie childhood home where she and her family have to fight a dangerous otherworldly entity.
Ooh, spooky. Yeah.
I don't think that does it justice, that synopsis.
I don't either. Although it does kind of say what it's about.
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I just think it's a bit weak.
How would you word it? What would you say?
Don't know.
It's put you on the spot, isn't it?
Yeah,
You weren't ready for that, was you?
I think there's more depth to it, isn't there? You know.
Yeah, there is actually.
Should mention it's like they don't mention it's all about her roots and where she came from and her childhood.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
They don't.
I love that.
Smashed it.
Who wrote that?
You're on fire.
IMDb.
I don't know. Right?
Go home, IMDb.
Right. Let's kick off as usual then. After your synopsis by budget.
Money.
It's all about the money with this franchise.
Get the budget right, Ben. Yeah.
All right, we'll do.
Not the budget, the take home.
Yeah. So budget 10 mil.
That was the same as the last one, though.
I think the last one was 11 mil. So they've dropped the mil off for this one. Yeah.
Well, it's
a bit cheeky
because of old Wannell, isn't it?
Made an absolute massive profit as always. So I don't know why they've cut it a bit.
We'll do the profits, but I think this is the biggest grossing one, though.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Do you want to give us the box office take? Because I ballsed it up when we were talking about it just now.
Yeah. Total take home 167.9 million.
Wow, that is insanely
That's a lot of money,
profitable.
isn't it?
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
That's a fuckload of money, man.
157 million profit.
If you put down 10 mil and you get 167 back, you'd be laughing, mate.
No wonder they keep making them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they're going to give up, are they?
I wouldn't.
We'll see how the Red Door does next week, but you know.
Oh, that'll probably. I mean, I want to know what the budget on that is. Do you reckon they've put it?
2 mil.
Do you reckon?
No. Also, just touching on the Red Door, it's out 7th of July, right?
Yeah.
So what's that? Thursday? Friday?
Oh, look, this one's. Oh no, wait a minute.
But it's the first one that Patrick Wilson is directing.
Patrick Wilson.
I think it's the first film he's actually directing, like ever. So
total budget 45 million.
Whoa.
They've shot up.
Nice, yeah.
This should be
expecting
good.
big things now.
I hope it's not crap.
Yeah, 30 of it's for Patrick directing.
Quadruple and a bit of their budget, and it flops.
Takes like 60 mil. No, it's going to take loads.
I mean, it's still not bad though, is it? You still made 15 million profit.
Yeah. Exactly. Right, yeah, so Last Key, absolutely massive money maker.
Really was. And I can see why.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I didn't like 3, thought it was absolute tosh.
It's probably the weakest of the 4.
Yeah, but even if it was on its own, I wouldn't watch it again. I think it was rubbish.
No, that's what I said as well, isn't it? Not worth a rewatch.
I like this one a lot.
I would say this one was better than the last one.
I would put this as my second favourite.
Controversial.
Of the Insidious. I go Insidious, then this, and then Insidious 2.
What?
Yep.
That's a shocker to me.
I like the old world vibe.
The what vibe? The
old world, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like 1950s.
It had a different feel,
New Mexico. And
yeah, it was rough, mate.
What was the prison thing about? Were they in a prison or
not?
not?
I'm just going to run through the story, aren't we, briefly?
Nah. If you ain't seen it, it's tough, isn't it?
Nah, let's crack through it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So, it starts out in New Mexico, 1953. Mm-hmm. State penitentiary somewhere. The end, yeah. It was great. Loved it.
Yeah, I actually found something about that. I'm not kind of off and away from the story yet, but something relating to
Already?
that. Yeah, no, honestly.
Go on.
Various... Wait a minute.
Mate.
Yeah. Various further spirits within the Five Keys penitentiary complex. See, they don't really tell you that. It's a penitentiary complex.
Okay.
So the dad's, I assume, is a prison guard.
Yeah, I got that though from the jacket and the keys. And the long shot to the prison cells.
But they...
Did you not?
No, I did, but
Okay.
I thought the prison was going to be a bit more of it.
Yeah. It's not overly used, the prison
Because
cells
prisons and
scenes
mental homes are always quite scary. So
Yeah,
I thought, we're in for something here.
Yeah, 2 minutes of
Yeah.
of the film is in the prison, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry. So there was spirits within the Five Keys penitentiary complex
Yeah.
that prominently feature in the film's various trailers, but they didn't end up being in the film.
See, now I'm going to have to go back and watch every trailer I can
I know.
find for The Last Key.
I know.
I'm that kind of obsessive idiot that, you know.
Better enjoy it. Anyway, sorry, back to the story.
Yeah, well, we start at the state penitentiary and we see that young girl. Well, it's a house nearby, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it
In the
says
complex.
Rainer on the mailbox. Yeah, in the complex. Yeah.
It took me a while to figure out who they were talking about, though. If I'm honest.
It says Rainer on the mailbox, didn't it? And then, you see a young girl drawing, and she's drawing quite a dark picture. Like, it looks like
that weird
someone
face
strapped into a
thing.
chair.
Yeah, and I figured maybe it's the electric chair.
That's what I figured.
Prison,
Yeah. No, I figured the same
They
thing.
don't really go any more into that, do they?
No. Apparently, I know. Well, no, they do a little bit. I think, doesn't she mention it's someone called Wayne Fisher? And then the kid knew, like, his last meal.
I remember that.
And his last words. And then they say something like, "Oh, Elise, stop it."
Yeah, they don't
Or
like
something
it, do
that.
they?
So obviously, instantly, you know it's Elise.
Typical Elise. That.
And then there was something about the toys on the floor in one of the rooms. The mum's like, "Oh, put your toys away."
Oh yeah, that weren't me. She
And
says.
then yes, that weren't me. So,
And then
well, who
she
was
shuts
it?
the door, doesn't she? She's like,
Yeah.
"What did you see?"
That's it. But then the mum believes Elise, doesn't she?
She's
The
on her
mum's
side.
all on board, and she's yeah.
Just
She
dad's
just
a bit
says
of a
that
butthole, isn't
Elise is blessed, but don't tell your dad because he's a big old scaredy cat.
He's a bit of a bad face.
Basically,
Yeah.
he is. But she says don't tell him because he shoots pants.
Yeah,
Basically,
Yeah.
So
messy pants prison guard.
that's it. You don't want that. He's supposed to be an hard nut, isn't he?
Yeah.
So.
Double hard.
And then Elise tells Christian, her little brother,
Mm-hmm.
just to whistle if he gets scared.
Well, you got that little train
having
whistle,
a bit
haven't
of
they?
he's having a bit of a moment where he's panicking because Elise is going on about all the spooks and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit of a scaredy cat, that Christian.
Yeah, so I've got chatting about electric chair victims,
Oh yeah.
but I think so Elise and Christian are then sitting on the bed, aren't they?
Yeah, right before they
And,
go.
yeah.
Well, they're about to go to sleep, aren't they?
Yeah, and Elise starts going, "Do you ever think about the victims of the electric chair?"
Oh,
That's
that's it.
not something a kid normally
No,
brings
but
up.
he,
But
he says, "I know where they go," doesn't he?
yeah.
And then
Does he or does I thought she did?
no.
He
The
says
whisper
it.
says back, "I know where they go."
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And then she's a little bit spooked out, so she tries to slowly get out of bed.
Go looking. Yeah.
And she sees him sitting on the sofa.
Yeah.
And then, a jump scare.
I was just gonna say
Look,
first one. Boom.
Absolutely got me, and
Yeah.
I was annoyed that it got me. Do you know what I mean? I actually said, "Oh, you idiot, Grant."
Good
I think it was
stuff,
the
man.
angle.
Yeah, it was an angle like over her shoulder, looking down slightly. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and it was like behind him, and it was off into a weird angle, and I
Yeah.
didn't ever think that there was
Yeah.
going to be one there, and they nailed it.
It was a good one.
Proper
Yeah.
jump me.
Yeah. I would
Um,
say kind of it is one that was used in Insidious 1 where the boy ran past. But
Yeah.
it was a different angle though.
Yeah, I think it was the
So-
angle, because I just thought, oh, that's too obvious.
It was a better angle this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well spotted, nice. Good
But then
stuff.
she does a weird thing that I would never ever do,
Yeah.
is then climbs up to her bed to see what's actually there.
Yeah, brave old kid.
I'm like, nah. I'll see you later.
Yeah. No, she is
What
brave.
is on the bed? I can't remember what's on the bed.
Jump scare whistle I've got. What's that?
I don't think anything is on there, is it?
No, I don't think there was.
Yeah, because
So
they're
there's
just
the
all
whistle
scared, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a bit scared, aren't they? So the boys run past, she's looking around. I've got the boys in the closet.
Oh yeah, she's saying
Oh.
come out, isn't she?
Oh yeah, they're looking for the whistle, aren't they? But it's not in the closet.
No.
But the whistle is coming from the closet, wasn't it?
Yeah, the sound is, yeah, she's looking
Yeah,
at
that's
the
what I
cupboard
mean.
now. so-
Sorry, yeah. The sound of the whistle is coming from the closet. But it's not in there. And then you just hear a really loud whistle,
Yeah.
which is, again, I would say another jump scare because it was really loud.
Yeah, it got me as well.
And I had headphones on, like I say, so yeah, it kind of got me. Yeah, you know.
This film really nailed the jump scares. We'll
Yeah,
go through them, but
it
it done a
does.
great job.
Yeah, and it's like I say, the first one I've watched through my headphones, and it added a whole new element to it.
Yeah, and they also do it without the screeching violins as well, this one.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Oh, so I stole it.
And right at the start, the Insidious kind of writing came up, but there was no hideous screeching violin to make me wish I'd turned the volume down.
Even I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but even the ending's a really soft ending, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So they did. I almost wanted it to stick to what they.
I know what you mean, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, I didn't mind it at all. You know, the less assault on my ears this time was better.
Yeah, very true.
But I did almost prepare myself for it. I was thinking,
here
we go. Oh.
But it kind of went down a whole secret ending thing, didn't it? Because the credits start coming up and, what they're going to show us, but then it's nothing. But still, a bit different.
Yeah. But anyway, we jumped way ahead.
Yeah, we have,
so the whistle jump scare got me.
Then Daddy-O hears him screaming.
Yeah, Daddy-O, what an arse he is.
Yeah, we believe him to be an arse.
We do. So do you want to fill us in on why we think he's an arse?
Well, the whole thing, or just this next bit?
Well, no, what comes next, really?
Yeah, and I struggled with this bit. I remember watching it and just, as a father of two girls, watching this, and I just felt horrible.
I did. Really, a really horrible feeling.
We just jinxed each other then. We said exactly the same thing.
Yeah, we're going to have to stop now.
You have to buy me a Pepsi.
Yeah, see you later, guys. Bye.
No, it made me really uncomfortable, and I've got to give credit to the little girl actress. Wow, what acting.
Yeah, I'd agree. A really uncomfortable scene.
Oh, horrible. Yeah, anyway, so the scene itself, the dad hears the kerfuffle, comes upstairs, tells Elise to put her hands against the wall, and he's got this horrible wooden, cane almost, stick thing, and he's like, did you see a ghost? And he's obviously antagonise her because he knows that she has, but he wants her to say she didn't, but she can't, and she says, no, I saw it.
Yeah.
So then he smacks her with this wooden stick, which is already brutal.
Yeah, absolutely horrible scene, isn't it?
Oh, it's rough. And then he picks her up and carries her, but the whole way he's carrying her down the stairs and everything, she's just screaming like, Daddy, no.
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable,
horrible,
really tense, and made me feel just horrid, to be honest.
And then he puts her in the basement, locks the door, and even then she's like, Daddy, no, screaming through the gap in the door.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I was going to say.
She makes an odd decision and just decides to go down to the back. I would have just waited by the door.
Yeah, you'd be kicking and bashing the door and all sorts, wouldn't you? Well, I would have. But no, she turns around, wanders down further into the basement.
I've actually just realised something about this film.
Go on.
No, because we've got it playing in the background.
Yeah.
That scene there where she's walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same scene where she's an old Elise walking down the hallway and Tucker sees the legs.
Really?
It's a mirror image.
Wow, nice. Good spot.
Yeah. Anyway, she goes down to the basement.
Yeah.
Tries to turn the generator on.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's trying to power it up, isn't she?
Turns on for a bit and then quickly gives up. And then this is where we hear the voice, don't we? We hear the...
We do, but just
voice.
Before that, I noticed something on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
There's a gas mask.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought that was a little shout back to Insidious 1.
I didn't put those pieces together, but now it makes sense.
Yeah, I saw it there and I was thinking, throwback, I suppose, to the first one, although we're in the past at this point, but...
that's a great spot.
I was thinking that's what she uses, isn't it, in the first one when they're all sitting around the seance table like thing. So
that's a clever moment for you.
Thanks. Yeah. I'll try now and again. I'll try.
No,
See, my notes come in handy occasionally.
Yeah, I didn't write notes today.
It's good though. That's you, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I did last week and it was fine, but I don't remember any of this film, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to not enjoy it by pausing for notes. So
I know what you mean, mate.
I free-willed it.
Yeah, good man.
Yeah, let me hear this voice.
Yeah.
And I don't like the voice. It's not that it's scary. It's actually just irritating.
Do you think?
Just like typical, cute American-y kind of.
Yeah, kid.
The key's up there.
Yeah, it was a strange voice, wasn't it? Actually,
oh, shut up.
Yeah, kind of not completely human, but you could tell it was a young kid voice.
She was just annoying me.
Yeah,
so shut up.
That's fair.
And Elise, being the donut, gets the key off the hook.
Well, you see the light shining through the keyhole, didn't you?
Yeah, and she looks through and see. It looks like a prison when she looks in there.
Yeah, I thought it was quite cool the way they did the light shining through. Not amazing, but considering it's a fairly generic horror, I thought it was.
I disagree. I don't think it is generic.
Okay,
so you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah,
this will go on all night if we do that. But yeah,
no, I know what you mean. It is a bit, but yeah, sees the key, looks in there. She can see a prison hallway, and then she decides to open the door because she's a sausage.
Yeah, and brave sausage.
I know, but then we see the weird key hand person.
Yeah. Now, I quite liked that. I was thinking, whoa, it's got keys for fingers. What's that all about?
I like the key finger. I do like that. It's quite a nice touch. And obviously it's 5 keys as well. It's 5 keys penitentiary. Well done, Insidious. Quick maths.
Yeah, because the key that she found it then falls on the floor, doesn't it? Does she open the lock and then it falls on the floor and
Yeah,
it's like
it
attached to a
Pokes
thumb
it back out, doesn't it? Yeah.
and then it joins up with the hand?
Mm.
Yeah, so I thought that was really
That
cool.
was cool. I like that.
Yeah.
But then we see she, obviously the hand's there and it's electrified. Sorry, it touches her door handle, sparks and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't really understand why that was. Maybe
Nope.
an electric chair person.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, good point.
I've got loads of them.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And yeah, then she gets possessed. What?
Yeah, you see,
Not possessed, but she goes.
you see her eyes like roll back, don't you, in her head?
Yeah, and
you can
she's
just
like
see the whites
stuck.
of her eyes, and she's stuck on the spot. Yeah,
That was quite cool.
yeah. I mean, again, though, is that like being electric chaired? I don't
I
know.
don't know. Maybe.
I didn't think of that at the time. It's only because you said
Yeah.
about the sparks.
No, you're right. It's a good point,
It's made me
actually.
think maybe, you know.
Yeah. And then there comes another really sad bit. Because the
Yeah.
poor girl's just been, like, I'd say abused, and then.
Oh, this bit, yeah.
And then obviously, like, possessed kind of in the further prisoner or whatever it is. And then her mum comes down to save her, and I don't really know. This was the only bit, like, obviously it's sad that she gets killed. I just don't get why. Like, some cables come down and she hangs.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, the cables come up behind her, don't they?
But what's that got?
Just
That's
go round
never
her
been a
neck
thing.
and hang her, basically.
Reminds
So-
me of Evil Dead a little bit.
Yeah, it was a little bit like that. But, yeah, and then also, Elise, you hear Elise say, I'm sorry, don't you?
Yeah.
And then she wakes up, and it's Elise from 2010.
Yeah, well, Daddy-O comes down, and just before that, sorry, and he's obviously very angry and blames her.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And then, then we wake up with now Elise. Call her now Elise?
Yeah,
Old Elise.
old Elise, present Elise, I don't know, whatever you want. Yeah, what do you want?
Elderly Elise.
Elderly Elise.
Elderly.
Okay, yeah.
Elderly Elise.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I know, right? And anyway, Tucker and Specs are living with her.
Yes. Yeah.
And I quite like that bit where he tries to do voice-activated lights, and then he's like, turn on the lights!
Yeah, nothing.
And nothing happens.
No.
And Elise, being a sweetheart, is like, please don't touch anything unless it's broken.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, she gets a phone call. Phone call from a man saying he needs her help.
Oh, yeah.
And then he gives her address, and she's like, absolutely not.
Yep.
But then she chats it out with our spectral sightings.
Love
and
it.
yeah, decides that she does have to go there, but she's going to go alone.
Yeah, because the reason, so on the call, what is he called? Gaza, I
think so.
She says, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Is for 414 Apple Tree Road, New Mexico.
5 keys.
Yeah, which is her old house, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Where she
childhood
lived.
home.
So, yeah.
And then overnight, somehow Tucker and Specs get a whole new van.
And what a van it is. Wow.
I mean, it is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I love that their license plate is the same one from the last film.
Yeah, it's really
The
good.
Specs and
I
Tucker.
did notice that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Made
isn't
a
it?
note.
Yeah, no, it's good.
So, yeah.
And now Tucker's grown his beard out a little bit now, so he
Yeah.
looks a little bit more handsome.
Certainly does. So yeah, one thing I just realised as well, just before they leave, Elise mentions she doesn't really want to go back into the further after what happened with Quinn, which is a nice callback to the shit Insidious 3.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to see Quinn again either.
No, any of them characters from the third
none
one,
of them.
but
Maybe the brother at a push.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, so then off they go, don't they?
Yeah, and they arrive at the house.
Yeah.
They talk to the guy. Did you say his name was Garza?
Yeah, they say Garza, don't they? But then you later find out his name was Ted Garza, I think. So Garza's his surname.
Yeah, some sort of like farmery type dude who's put all his savings into buying the house.
Yeah, he seems a little strange though, doesn't he? I thought.
Yeah,
When
but I
you-
suppose you put it down to being haunted, don't you?
Yeah, but like, you don't know that at that point, do you?
No, I didn't suspect him.
No, but then like you look at the house and you're like, you haven't done like anything to it at all?
There's a lot of cobwebs.
Yeah, it's like, do you even really live there?
Yeah, true.
So
It's a good point, actually.
I started thinking, what's up with this guy?
Yeah, because they do say to him, like, oh, you kept all the same stuff.
Yeah, they make a bit of a point, don't they?
But obviously thinking about it, she's like, what, in her 60s, maybe later.
Yeah.
So, and what, in the movie, she was maybe 10 max? Sorry, in the original bit, she was 10 max. So it's
Yeah.
at least 50 years.
Mm.
And he's kept all the same stuff for 50
He hasn't
years.
done anything, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And he's not that old himself, maybe late
No.
40s, maybe,
yeah,
early
maybe.
40s.
Yeah, I'd say around that, yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't think that either, but that makes more sense as to what happens later.
Definitely. Yes.
So, they ask him, is there a particular room where all this stuff's going on?
Yeah.
And he points them in the direction of their childhood bedroom.
Mm.
So they decide Or she decides to go in there and stay in there on her own for a little bit.
Yeah, again, brave, still brave.
Yeah,
Hasn't
questionable.
lost that bravery. Yeah, questionable, definitely.
Especially after all she just went through.
Yeah, and she knows
Silly
what,
fool.
you know,
Yeah.
being a parapsychologist and all that. She knows.
Yeah.
She knows what goes down.
She does know.
So, yeah.
And then there's
Good
a
on her.
bit of like scary jiggery pokery.
There is.
But then ultimately she finds the whistle. Are you alright, Ben?
Ahead. Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah. I'm just thinking if we'd gone past a bit with the Bibles in front of the door.
Bibles? Oh yeah, the Bible sitting outside the door. I didn't mention that.
I was just going to mention, they have absolute stacks and stacks of Bibles blocking the door, don't they, that she goes into.
I like the bit where, sorry, we're jumping back again, that was my fault.
No, it's all right.
He hands her a Bible saying, here, take this, and she just scoffs and puts it on the bed.
Yeah.
I found that quite funny. She's like, yeah, all right, mate.
Yeah, like, whatever. What's that going to do? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, then, fast forward some scary, sort of awkwardy bits, and then she finds the whistle.
Yeah.
And then she looks over at the door, and she sees two shadows of feet, doesn't she? Like someone's outside watching.
She does, yes.
So she gives chase. Well, she walks slowly after them.
I was just going to say, not really a chase as such, but
No.
slowly wanders along.
Slowly ganders around.
Looking around. And she's got the infrared camera on now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Tucker's teched her up.
She's got an earpiece and a body cam.
Yeah. So there's some good shots, first person shots.
Yeah, they were creepy.
Yeah, they were. I was going to say, I kind of like this, and again, it made me think back to number 2, where they're in the hospital. But number 2, they kept doing quick cuts between first person, third person, first person, third person.
Yeah.
This one is a little slower on those cuts, isn't it? And I think it works all the better for it.
They were good quality shots, and I felt really uncomfortable watching them.
Yeah, I was going to say, it did build the tension quite nicely.
Yeah.
And you get that kind of... I love how occasionally they do that little glitch effect.
Ah, yeah,
so,
you think it's going to cut out, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. So, again, one of those kind of ones that happens in every horror movie that's looking through an infrared cam. But it was done quite well. So.
It was, and as I mentioned a little while ago, the feet, that wasn't obvious at all.
No.
But I just remember seeing it. I'm sure most people did.
Yeah, they didn't whack it in your face like a big jump scare or anything. It was just kind of there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and it was made me very uncomfortable. And then even skip forward a few more minutes after that.
Yeah.
Tucker and Carl can see someone, but Elise can't, which I was like, that's not normal, is it? Normally, it's Elise that can see them.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I didn't think of that.
But that made me really uncomfortable because she's like reaching her hand out and she's about to touch this damn thing's face.
Yeah.
She can't even see it.
Yeah, and they can see it. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. Nice. Well done.
Made me uncomfortable, that.
Yeah.
But yeah, then she shouts. Did she shout help her?
I don't know. I didn't know what she shouted, to be honest, at that point.
I'm pretty sure it's help her.
I think so. Yeah, looking at what happens later, I think you're right.
Because I know for a fact she says it later.
Yeah, I think I was just so scared that, like
illegible noises.
Having the headphones on, and
it was quite
really,
scary.
really did make me a bit more of a scaredy cat.
And then, do you know what? I love this next bit of the film.
Yeah,
I love it more the second time because you see this same thing play out a second time.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. Shoot forward, and Elise is 16 years old.
Yeah.
And she's obviously, mum's long gone. She's living with the dad, and she says she can hear someone in the laundry room.
Yeah.
So you don't see it, but you see Elise from the hallway, and she's talking away to this girl like, "Come out and see my brother. He doesn't believe that you're there." And then you quickly see what we believe is to be a ghost.
Yeah, I did. I thought, spooky.
I had no reason to question.
She's talking to the ghost standing right in front of her.
Yeah.
So
I was like, creepy.
Yeah.
But then obviously you kind of do forget that very quickly because then the bastard dad comes back.
Yeah.
He says that I say in quoted fingers here. He says he can't see anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I get why you're saying that. Yeah.
But then he decides, right, he's just going to kick the shit out of Elise again.
Yeah.
Elise's had enough now.
I was just going to say she's
fed up.
Yeah. She's
no more.
Ready to kick his ass.
Yeah. And then I believe she shows him how he dies. That's right, isn't it? Because she grabs his head.
Yeah. It did make me wonder for a sec, but yeah, you're right.
That's the vibe I got, that it was showing him how he
literally grabs the sides of his face. Yeah.
Looks like a stroke or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But
I think so. He's in the bathroom, and it looks like he grabs the old shower curtain falling over.
Standard.
Yeah, definitely.
People should invest in better shower curtains, shouldn't they?
They should.
Because they always fall on them, and they always rip off.
I was going to say, the rungs come off.
No one's got a decent shower curtain in America.
No.
Sorry for all our American listeners, but
if you have got a decent shower curtain and you're listening in America,
we need to know about it because they are.
Show us a picture.
Yeah, your American film companies are not giving you the credit you deserve.
Exactly.
We should start a shower curtain business.
Sounds good. Over in America.
Yeah.
Or here.
I haven't thought that far ahead.
No, okay, I was going to say I get the impression that as a spare at the moment thing.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
it's got legs.
We'll see.
Anyway.
We'll see.
Anyway, Elise has definitely had enough now. She decides to bugger off.
Yep.
And the dad says something really mean as well, like
Yeah, of course it is, mate.
remind you that no one can love you or something like that. Just something not very
no one will
nice.
love you or something. Yeah. And then obviously her brother's going, no, he's crying, and he's like, don't go. And he's of course he's well upset. Because obviously he's been left with the shit ass dad all on his own, and he knows the ghosts are there.
Yeah.
So he's got it rough all round, doesn't
Bit
he?
of a dick move from Elise, really, isn't it?
Well, you can almost get why she's doing it. And again, it was a spare of the moment, run out the door and down the road, wasn't it?
I know, but she literally never, ever, ever goes back to see him.
Well, kind of.
Does she?
But,
yeah. No, I don't mean like now. But I mean,
yeah, no, she doesn't.
Like the 50 plus years.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think they've had any contact at all with her in that time.
Dick move, Elise.
Yeah, all right, give you that. I'm just, you know me, I'm a fan of.
I'm a fan of the actress.
But yeah, dick move. All right.
And then anyway, another dick move. Well, it's more of just a weird, awkward dick move. They're in a diner.
Yeah, this one is strange.
These two girls walk in, and then they just bizarre. She's like got this weird stare. She's like, "Oh, you look like someone I know," or something.
Yeah, she almost like just grins at them, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Creepily, and like.
If that was me, I'd be like, "Are you all right?"
You look like someone I know. Yeah, and.
I mean, the sister behind I don't know if she's younger or older, but the other sister, she's a little bit like, "What the hell are you? What do you want?"
Yeah, it's a bit more standoffish, wasn't she? Yeah, and then Tucker and Specs jump in and try their best at
trying to chat
flirting. Yeah, you know.
Oh, we forgot to mention a bit about Jack's clothes, didn't we?
Oh yeah, go on, jump back.
The shirt and tie with Tucker and Specs. They are Elise's, obviously widowed husband.
Yeah.
They're his
Apparently
clothes.
They're his clothes, but I do find, I'm nitpicking here, but Tucker is clearly a lot bigger than Specs, right?
You know what, that's a really good
I
point.
mean, just all round, he's just a bigger chap, right?
Although,
he's taller,
I'm sure Lee Wannell won't listen to this, but Wannell, you put on a bit of weight on this one, mate.
He's probably made a lot of money from the others,
Yeah.
so he's had a couple more burgers.
He decided to spend it on booze.
Yeah.
And food.
Food. I mean, why not? We all would, wouldn't we?
Oh, absolutely I would. Absolutely I would.
Fair enough.
And then here comes Christian.
Yeah, that's it. Christian comes in looking really, really old.
Yeah, he's got bow tie though. Swag.
Yeah. He's
not happy though, is he?
No, he's not happy. He's really pissed off, basically, isn't he? There's no other better way of putting it.
He looks like a wacky teacher or scientist, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does look. I'd say wacky scientist kind of look at the minute.
And he's basically like, you can jog right on. You left me on my own with that bugger.
Yeah. See you later. I don't want to know you. Bye.
She's like, oh, sorry, I was a dick.
Yeah.
That's
he don't want any of it, does he?
That's my English commentary version of what they say to each other.
Yeah. But no, he doesn't want to talk at all.
Can't blame him.
Yeah. I mean, does he mention something about that she scared him, and when she was talking about all the monsters behind the red door?
Yeah, it says he was terrified.
Yeah, and of course...
Stories about a monster behind the red door, yeah.
Yeah, and he was left also with a monster of a father. Elise gets upset.
Well,
as you would, because she realises, he's probably feeling guilty. She's like,
so she should.
Shit, I did leave you behind.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have done that thinking about it. But then Elise gives one of the I was going to say sisters, but one of the...
Well, yeah, he drives off, doesn't he? And then the daughters are still there.
Oh, yeah. So oddly, he just leaves his kids there, yeah.
Yeah, well, again, not very nice, is it?
No, he's left them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Out of order.
But, and then, Elise is crying and...
she's not happy, is she?
No. Sees that the daughters are still there and ends up giving Melissa a photo.
Of a whistle.
That's right, yeah.
Thanks, Elise.
Yeah. Strange photo to give someone.
Just wanted a photo of a whistle.
Yeah. And then we get a flashback in a minute, don't we?
Do we?
Yeah, I've got it. We get a flashback to Insidious 3.
Are you sure?
No. I'm not sure at all now, but
I'm not confident that happens.
It says flashback to Insidious 3. I've put red door.
Probably.
Metaphorical. Don't know.
I don't know.
Sorry, guys. Don't know what I've wrote that for. But there must have been. I reckon there was a little flash.
Well, you didn't make it up, did you?
Maybe I did.
No, you're right.
Oh.
Because she talks about going through and it's the lift, isn't it?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
that's why I should have wrote that. That would have done it.
No, we got it.
Yeah, she was saying about all the red doors that she's seen.
Yeah,
or something,
that now.
And then it flashes back to the elevator.
So we got it.
Elevator. Yeah.
We know what we're doing.
Just about.
Anyway, some more stuff happens and then that's it. No, of course not. They decide to go back to the house again, don't they? And Tucker's got some new equipment.
Oh yeah, he
Like a
does.
shotgun microphone.
Yeah,
Which is amazing.
It's really cool.
It's so good.
It's really cool.
But I like that part of it though, because it's like a super duper amplified microphone.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
But
like
you
the upgrade.
hear it through the mic, don't you? And the noise is,
Yeah.
it's almost like, I mean, I judge this on like putting on my mum's hearing aid once. Like the intensity of the sound.
Right.
It was like, it was a lot like that, and they had the sound for that. But then they decided, obviously, when they're going down the stairs to the basement, for example,
Yeah.
that would be way too noisy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they decided to turn off, like, you don't hear it from
No,
the super duper mics
that's it.
angle.
But it still looks cool.
Oh, it looks amazing.
So yeah,
It's a shotgun microphone.
shotgun microphone. Yeah, basically.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Nice.
Yeah. Nod.
Yeah,
Anyway, they go downstairs.
they do. They're downstairs. Elise has got a torch and she's just looking around.
He's still got his microphone.
He's still got his shotgun mic. Yeah, and
How is it they... Because she obviously notices the wall, doesn't she? I can't remember what
Yeah.
guides her there.
no, I can't. I think does she just remember it not looking like that?
Oh, no, I remember.
Yeah.
It's the whistle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, what? They're...
The girl's got... Because she says whistle once for yes, whistle twice for no.
Oh, yeah. This bit was kind of cool.
Yeah, I like
actually.
this a lot.
Yeah. She starts asking whoever's blowing the whistle questions, doesn't
Yeah.
she?
And it's a friendly ghost.
It's a friendly ghost.
Not Casper.
Yeah. So, I'm trying to think what she asks it.
She was like, do you want me to help you or something? And she whistles once.
Yeah.
She goes, is what you want me to look at, is it behind this door?
Oh, yeah. And, she says,
And then we get a super long single whistle, don't we? It's like
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
God, yes, look behind this.
Yeah, definitely look behind here.
Yeah.
But then doesn't she say something about there's something like she asks a question about something being harmful or something?
Oh, I don't know. Or does it want to hurt me or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think the
Yeah, it does.
ghost behind there whistles twice for no, so she
Yeah.
knows that she's going to be all right when she goes through.
Right.
Something like that.
I remember that. But then she starts to try and find a way into this wall door thing. And then a bit that made me cringe is she starts scratching this bit off with her nails.
Yeah, that's odd, isn't it? She's just scratching away,
gonna snap a nail.
finds the keyhole,
Yeah.
finds the keyhole,
And
and
then,
then, remembers that she saw some keys on the old prison guard.
Old Papa's
jacket.
uniform.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I thought there'd be a jump scare there. I genuinely thought when she went up to get the key, something would happen.
Yeah, but I think that's where they were leading you, isn't it? So you think, oh, there's going to be
There's
a
a lot of
scare,
that in this.
and then
Misleading you into being
Misdirection.
terrified.
Yeah, but that's good.
No, I really appreciate
I
it.
like
Like,
the misdirection.
there's not been a
Yeah.
film that's jump scared me like this in a long time.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
not that they were particularly scary, but
Yeah.
they just got me every time.
Yeah, no,
And I was
they're
really
some
annoyed
good
about
scares. Good scares, yeah. So yeah, Elise goes through the door, doesn't she? And
Yep.
sees the whistle on the floor.
I love this bit.
This bit is great, but really creepy.
It is, but like, she sees the girl in the corner.
Yeah.
Now, was that the ghost or was that the real
Well,
woman?
This is what I was just going to say. So she picks the whistle up, doesn't she?
Yeah, but then
and-
she looks in the corner and
The girl's crouched over facing the wall, and then suddenly comes closer to her. But she's in some kind of weird pose, like crouched down.
Yeah,
but
she's
has
almost
one
stuck.
of her hands. Yeah, but has one of her hands up in the air.
yeah, it's all like "don't hurt me" sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
thought that was a ghost.
So did I, because that was a really weird move to do.
Yeah, and also I don't think the girl speaks, does she, at first?
No.
So I just presumed it was a ghost.
Yes, so did I. Well, it's always ghosts, isn't it?
Exactly.
In all of these,
and
it's
again,
just been
that's a good misdirect, I think.
Oh, proper misdirect.
I think most viewers watching this would think it's a ghost.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it was only even there where she's holding the torch to her face saying, "Help me," I was like, "It's still a ghost."
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
they're like-
again, quite a creepy scene where she's got the torch under her chin
Yeah, I
almost,
know,
doesn't she?
right.
And,
Blair Witch.
We've all done that. haven't we?
Yeah,
You know,
everyone has always
pretending you're a
done
ghost
that.
like that with a torch, but you know, yeah.
But even then, when she says "help me" or whatever, and she goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's not a ghost."
Yeah.
I was like, "No."
Like, what? Yeah.
Then he turns up here with a gun again.
Yeah, he does. That's it. Ted or Giles or whatever comes back, doesn't he, and starts going
Bananas.
bonkers because he's realised that they now know he's kidnapped someone and he's got him in the basement.
Yeah.
So,
And this gave me serious Amityville horror vibes.
oh, okay.
Because
Right.
the dad gets possessed,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
that's a good point. He does.
Slowly
yeah, he
goes a bit
slowly
more of an
starts
arsehole.
killing his family off, doesn't he? Or trying to kill his family
but he
off,
becomes
yeah.
just a dick gradually,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
yeah, he does.
And obviously it's kind of like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
These dads are possessed and slowly being an arsehole.
Yeah, no, Well spotted, I'd say. That's a nice.
It's a good film, that one.
Nice
Old
touch.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I like it. It's a remake, isn't it? But I
Yeah.
quite like the remake.
I haven't seen the original.
I don't think I have.
Maybe
Get a
you
lot
should
of
watch
people
it.
tell us off probably
I'm
about
sorry.
that, but
But still, Ryan Reynolds one is solid.
yeah, it's good. Right, so I'm just trying to think. I've got a jump scare thing coming up here, or is that?
Well, he shuts him in, doesn't he?
Yeah,
And then Specs comes in.
yeah. I was going to say Specs comes in, doesn't he? Because he hears all the commotion going
the
on and
commotion.
stuff, doesn't he? So he's being brave. Comes
Tries
running
to
in.
It was quite tough of him.
It was, and then obviously Gaza goes up to sort Specs out, doesn't he?
Mm.
He's looking for him, and then there's that cool shot of Specs kind of hiding behind something, and Gaza can't see him as he
Yeah.
walks past.
Because he turns his little lights off on
yeah,
his
that's
glasses.
That's what I was going to say. He suddenly realises he's got his lights on his glasses
I
on.
love
and
them glasses.
Just switches them off.
How have they not
I
sold
could
more
do with
of
some of that.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah, it could be the new Specs.
I know, right?
Who knows? But
Yeah, anyway, Specs wins in the end.
Specs wins.
He hits him with something.
Hits him with
Is
something.
it with the stick?
I don't know actually, but he hits him with something, and then he pushes pushes the massive closet or wardrobe. Or
I didn't
whatever.
see that coming.
No, I didn't. Pushes that on him.
If you got investigated for that, you'd
and
be in trouble.
Literally splats him with it, and you see all the blood pour out of Gaza on the floor.
I thought that was a bit excessive.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised by it.
I'd probably do the same.
Yeah. But you don't normally see that kind of kill in this, I think.
No, you don't.
Well, you don't normally see humans being killed by other humans in it.
No, and it was quite a brutal death.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, it was,
Proper
yeah.
smushed him.
Yeah. So, no, it did surprise me.
I mean, it's the right thing to do.
So, yeah, then they're outside the house, aren't they, with the police?
With the popo. And
Yeah.
no one's investigating Specs, which I thought was weird.
No, although obviously he looks absolutely distraught, doesn't he? He's massively guilty for what he's done. Obviously
He
murdered
just,
another
he just
person.
smushed someone's head with a wardrobe.
Yeah, but obviously...
But based on very little.
but obviously a horrible guy who's locked girls up in his basement.
Yeah, but Specs don't know that, does he? Or did he hear it all?
I think he heard it all.
Oh, fair enough. Still.
I don't know for sure, but yeah, I'm pretty
Seemed
sure.
excessive.
But yeah, anyway, let's carry on. Carry on.
Then we go to the police station for a super cool, pointless police questioning with Elise.
yeah. We
I
do.
can't really remember much from that, but I do remember a decent jump scare again.
In the police part.
Yeah.
What
Because the
happens? What
detective's interviewing her and
Yeah.
goes back to him, and then there's the girl right behind his head.
Oh yeah, that was actually a really good jump scare.
Because
That
Elise
got
jumps
me,
up and it's like, oh, God.
yeah.
I was like, you git.
yeah,
Got me again.
You're like, wow, that's like the fourth time already.
Because I get their jump scares, but I can
Yeah.
typically predict them.
yeah,
couldn't
I
with
normally
this.
do. No, it has a lot of good jump scares.
This one had me,
Yeah.
I tell you.
And then do we go over to? I've got to go over to Christian,
Christian.
who's the brother who's looking at a picture of the whistle.
All right. I can't remember what happened with that.
No. He's looking for it in the house. Oh, that's before the police interview Elise,
Is it?
actually. So yeah, we did have a little scene in between of Christian just looking for his whistle. Basically, yeah.
Where's my whistle?
So he must be getting scared. I think.
I love this.
No, but I think that's what they're pointing to.
I know, but that's cool though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Grown ass man. I'm scared. I need my whistle.
Well, that's it. Yeah. Oh, help me.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah, I've got there. Jump scare lady behind the cop. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Made me poo my pants.
Horrible bit,
like
that.
I say. Yeah, good jump scare, like you said. Yeah, and then we're back at the house.
Yep.
Melissa's in the basement,
Silly girl.
finds the keys, and then out of nowhere, I think there is another little jump scare. Her hand just comes out and like slaps her across the room.
Yeah, it's the key dude.
Yeah.
And he punches her and she's on the floor like semi-conscious.
That's it. Not a full-on jump scare, but could be if you're a bit of a...
But followed by a very creepy bit where he's crawling over to her and then stands up and...
That's it. There's the old slow crawl that you see in a lot of horrors.
Yeah.
But it was well done.
With the creaky bone nonsense again.
Yeah, I love a bit of bone cracking, but you don't, do you?
I liked it in number 3
Okay.
with her broken legs
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah,
it made
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
I don't get it any other time.
just for shock factor.
It's not
in
scary
this.
anymore.
No,
It's
I still
just
quite
not.
like it though.
I do like it, but
Like
like,
a limb
it's
facing
like
the wrong
we're
way.
done with that now. Like,
I'm not.
just do something else.
Yeah, fair enough. I get it. It's overused, but I like it.
That's
So,
fair enough, isn't it?
Yeah. And then we get a cool bit where he pokes the key into her throat, doesn't it? Well,
I like
one of
that.
the keys on his finger, right?
Yeah, puts it
So
into her neck and turns her voice off.
Yeah, that's it. I was
Which
going to
is
say.
quite cool.
Yeah,
You'd be able to do that, wouldn't you? It'd be great,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? Just
Like,
that's enough. And just shut
just
up now.
looking at someone next to you, like, shut it. Yeah, no, good part. And then he puts a second finger in.
Yeah, he like
I've
slices her a little bit
Yeah,
and then puts a key into, I assume, her heart.
Yeah, and then this is then when suddenly she's got the chain on round her neck with a lock on. So,
and she's in the further, no? Or have I jumped?
I've then got she's taken to hospital.
Oh yeah, well her body is.
Yeah, her body is.
Yeah,
but
her soul is not there.
Is in the
father.
Yes, you're right.
And this is where we learn about the sister's ability.
Yeah, so I've just got the demons then trying to take her spirit, isn't it? So,
yeah,
and we find out.
Prisoner.
Yeah, and then we find out that Imogen can also see things like Elise can.
Mm-hmm.
So a little revelation there, little revelation. Yeah, runs in the family. Probably hasn't told her dad much because he's a scaredy cat. And
they don't have a good time with this ability, do they?
No.
And they're very persistent on calling it a gift.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Always a gift.
Is it a gift you'd want?
You don't seem happy, and typically gifts make you happy.
Yeah, usually. But
I feel like you're just trying to tell yourself that it's definitely. Look, guys, it's definitely a gift.
That's it. You're just trying to persuade yourself.
Yes, I've had a miserable existence, but it's definitely
this
a gift.
thing has done nothing but scare the living shit out of me. But yeah, it's a gift. Nice.
I've been alone and miserable my whole life, but it's a gift, all right?
Yeah, that's it.
God damn it.
So yeah, we learn that Imogen can astral project. I've got here. And then Elise is going to get the attention of all the. She says she's going to get the attention of all the spirits in the house, doesn't she? Which again, brave,
ballsy.
See, look, jinx again, man. What are we doing?
Could buy me Diet Coke. Very ballsy.
Very ballsy. Yes. So we then cut to a scene with
the fan.
The fan. Yeah. So Tucker and Elise. It's just Tucker and Elise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're back down in the basement area.
And they set some tension here as well because they see something in the. I think the spirit guides her to something in the fan.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
And then Tucker's reaching in to get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're going to turn the fan on.
I thought that. I was thinking his arm's going to be a goner in a minute.
Yeah, and they very subtly make you believe that's happening.
Yeah, so again, I really like the misdirection here. The tension was good.
Horrible.
It did make me think, Tucker, that arm's going to go bye-byes.
Not Tucker. He's my fave.
Yeah, exactly. He's a good dude, isn't he?
He's a good guy.
I like him as well. So,
he's a good one.
But yeah, his arm... He's fine.
He's fine.
Keeps his arm, and then he pulls the item out, and it's like
little slip,
a grubby little slip. Yeah.
But then it leads to what is, I would say, is my favourite part of the damn film.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because as I reverse back to when we were talking about 16-year-old Elise.
Yes, it does go there.
Yeah, we go and see a different angle on this one, and we learn that. What did we learn? That her dad kept someone as well, no?
Yeah, we learned that the person she thought was the ghost in the laundry room was actually a girl that her dad had chained up in the basement, like Ted Garza now has.
But I love the bit where you see it happening again, and he's talking to her, and he's like, "Oh, no one's in there. I don't know what you're on about." But he has definitely seen someone. But he's like, in his head, he's like, "Right, I'm going to deal with you in a minute."
Yeah. He almost gives a look over, doesn't he, as if to say to that person, "Don't fucking move."
Yeah,
you know.
I probably would have moved, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know. She seemed pretty scared. So, we all know that he's a horrible guy.
He's a horrible git, yeah.
So the look alone, I think, makes her think, I'm not moving.
Yeah, I know. Well, she's done a lot of effort to get there.
Yeah, that's true. But then he comes back in, doesn't he, and beats her to death.
Yeah, he really does give her a good hiding.
Yeah. Again, another horrible scene.
Really not the best.
I think also it's quite different for an Insidious film. We don't normally see actual physical violence.
Yeah, there's a lot more like suffering in this.
So yeah, it's a lot.
The environment,
more trauma based, isn't it?
Yeah, the tension and stuff in this, and the environment were claustrophobic at times.
They turned it right up. Yeah.
Oh, they did.
So, and then where are we after that?
Well, we're back to the fan.
We're back to the fan.
Yeah,
that's it.
And they see a suitcase further down.
Yeah. They do, don't they? And I like this bit. Tucker's like,
so
I'll go. Don't you go.
He's like, wait or something.
Wait, I'll go.
Here's a torch, there you go.
Yeah. And then
such a dick move as well, isn't he?
Yeah, so Elise goes in.
He's so good. He's like, wait, now you can go.
Yeah.
Well, Tucker, there it is. Yeah. Stand back.
That's it. I literally you think, he's going in, what a gentleman, he's going to do it. And
then just get another torch.
He just picks the torch up. Has a look.
It's so good.
Like, go for it.
Oh, I can't believe it. Just sends an elderly woman into a dodgy-looking vent.
Yeah. But again, I like this scene a lot. I would say funny. This is probably my favourite scene in the film. So you see Elise then crawling, again, first-person view for a minute, just towards the case, don't you?
Horrible suitcase.
Horrible tunnel.
Horrible tunnel.
Horrible feeling.
It's a big fan, though.
I would say it's a big fan.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a very big fan. What are they
airing out?
It's a very big fan, yeah. I don't know.
This house is confusing.
Demons, mate. They're airing out the demons, you know.
It's a crawl space for demons.
Yeah. But so she's at the case, pops the case open.
Yep.
And finds a load of belongings.
And a skull.
And a skull, that's right. Yeah, a little bit of hair on it.
It was a little bit, wasn't it? Was it her mum?
I
swear that was the first case was her mum's.
Oh, yeah, I think the first one might have been. Oh, no, hang on.
Yeah,
that don't look like her mum.
Maybe not. The vibe I got was that it was that. Who knows?
Anna. No, so it wasn't. No, first one's not her mum.
I think I was just hoping the mum was going to come back.
Audrey, wasn't it? Yeah. So, no.
I wanted the mum to come back sooner. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, just Anna the nurse, that one. Anyway, she decides to crawl on, doesn't she?
Yeah, decides to go further into the vent as you would.
That's it. And there's more suitcases, like multiple stacked up this time around.
Almost like making a wall.
Yeah, definitely. So she pops the
top one.
Clips on it and opens the top one. Yep. More same kind of stuff, innit? Another skull.
God, see,
clothes, pictures.
I'm watching it now and I'm just remembering because they are absolutely telling you that there's a jump scare coming.
They are, and you hear someone.
Yeah.
You hear someone. You hear a horrible gurgly sort of noise, don't you? Or I did. I don't know if you did.
No, I did. Yeah.
Maybe that is in real life.
And when she closes the suitcase, she does this a few times.
Yeah.
She'll then swish the torch back up on purpose because you think, oh, there's a ghost.
Yeah.
And then you're like, it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming.
Because there's not a ghost, was there? And,
no.
And then there's a really good one. So there's a long shot down the tunnel, and you can see her looking in one of the cases, can't you? And I'm thinking, when she puts the lid down, that demon's going to be behind the case.
Yeah. This is what they were trying to make us think.
Yeah. So lid goes down. No, it wasn't. No. Opens the next one up, and it fucking jumps out. Grabs her, doesn't it? Yeah.
I swore at the TV at that one as well.
That one nearly made me shit my pants. I kid you not.
It was a horrible one.
Yeah, in that, especially with the headphones as well, mate.
Yeah. And I was annoyed at them. It's like, how dare you do that?
I felt a bit like I should have known it was going to be in the case.
Yeah, that's why I was annoyed.
But I was thinking it's going to be down the tunnel behind the case.
Yeah. I knew something, or maybe it jumped behind her. I never for a second thought it was coming out of the case.
No, I didn't, because the way they'd angled the camera was just brilliant.
Oh,
you're meant to look past the case, aren't you? Down into the tunnel. So
again, angles. They did well with angles in this one.
Top class scare, that.
It really bloody was.
Easily the best one in the film.
I would say so.
So, and I'm thinking about it now, and might need a minute.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, horrible. Loved it though.
Buggers.
Loved it.
I believe it.
Kind of chuckled to myself after that. I actually nearly shat myself. So
yeah, big time.
Yeah. But no, really good.
Then we've got old Elise in the further talking to young Elise.
Yeah, that's it. Does it jump straight thereafter? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
there's nothing of any great value to talk about.
No?
Well, no, that's it. They just hypnotise Imogen.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, so it cuts back and and Imogen's agreed to be hypnotised. And then Specs tries it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't do very
Mucks
well.
it up, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't do a great job.
Tucker's like, let me do it, man, come on.
Gets a little torch.
Yeah, gets the torch, gets the little metronome thing out, doesn't
Is that what that's called?
I think so.
It sounds right.
Try and sound all clever now.
It seemed. I believe you.
And he's doing it, and it makes me think back to when Elise was doing it.
Oh yeah.
So he's clearly learnt from her and that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a nice touch.
It was really cool.
So they're hypnotising Imogen.
Yep. And now she's in the further, and she's having a look. She's having a look round.
She's having a look round, and she's got that good old blue glowy lantern, which I love so much. Yeah.
It looks like a bug killing lamp.
Yeah, it does.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it does actually.
It's going to keep getting zapped.
Yeah. But instead of killing bugs, you can kill demons with it. You know? So it's pretty cool.
With just the one demon that didn't like the light.
Just the one. Yeah.
Was that the trench coat one?
Yeah, he got done out the window by Elise just lanterns him, didn't she? Yeah.
You don't see that again, though,
and he virtually jumps out on his own, I think.
Yeah. They didn't really go back to that, did they, really?
No. But hey, here we are in the further with Imogen. Yeah.
And she finds the ghost lady thing.
Yeah, that's it. The friendly ghost lady thing.
Yeah, she's a friendly ghost. They even hold hands.
They do, don't they?
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
She's holding up a scarred up, creepy, terrifying ghost lady.
Yeah.
I mean, even though she's like unfriendly, I'd still be terrified. Like, you're all right now.
I'll hold my hands. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm good.
You just lead the way.
Yeah, after you, love.
That's it.
And then we see that Elise is in a prison. Because she guides her through the door and she says, I'm not going in there. If I go in there, bad things will happen or whatever.
That's it. So when the demons grabbed her, she's put her soul into the...
Mm-hmm. But the ghost lady helping Imogen, she's like, I'm not going in there, but that's where you need to go.
Yeah, off you pop.
She's like, I'm a terrifying ghost, but even that's enough for me.
Yeah, you're going to have to do this bit alone.
Yeah.
So,
and then we fast forward and see Elise in a prison cell.
Yes, we do indeed.
And it appears to be her childhood bedroom.
Yeah, I was going to say, she starts seeing the handprints on the walls and stuff, doesn't she?
Those bloody handprints.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Always trying to make me sad.
yeah, definitely. And then I was going to say, the key finger ghost thing turns up, doesn't he?
Yeah, there he is.
And he's trying to give her the stick that her dad used to beat her with.
Yeah, he's almost, essentially he's feeding on people's hatred, isn't he? That's what he's doing. He's making her take out her anger on him. Yeah,
he shows her a vision or the soul or something of her dad, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he's pretty much like, do to your dad what he did to you.
Hands him her the stick, which I found really uncomfortable as well. He's just stood there with a stick.
Yeah, again, you can almost see the pain on Elise's face, or the pent-up anger and frustration, the pain. I think Lynn Shay does a really good job in this part of conveying the emotion.
She does, yeah. You could tell. I know it's acting, but if it was a real life situation, you would have been like, well, she's been through some shit, isn't she?
That's it. So she's beating her dad, isn't she? And then you get a real close-up shot. You're right. Beating her dad, sounds a bit weird, I know.
I'm disgusting.
Yeah, aren't you just? You get a close-up shot of the key finger demon, don't you? And what is up with his face?
He looks like
a big hole, like missing from the middle.
Yeah, know the fancy dress that some people do, where they look like they've got a zipper on their face.
Yeah,
have you seen that? It's a bit like that.
A bit similar to that, isn't it? Yeah.
But it's just essentially he's missing its lips and nose and stuff.
Did you find it a bit scary?
Not really.
No, I agree. I was like, oh.
I found it more scary in the shadows and stuff.
Yes.
But then I found myself kicking myself because I saw them earlier on creeping in the shadows. I hate it when they don't just show you what the hell it is.
Oh, really?
You know, in horror movies, you'll just see bits of it all the way through, and then you see
like
it
that.
for like 2 minutes at the end.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't mind the slow build.
Yeah.
You never really get to enjoy the monster. But then I'm sat here saying, well, the monster's not scary, and I'm like, well, how do you want it, Grant? Which way do you actually want it?
You can't have it both ways, dude. You can't have it both ways.
Exactly.
Having your cake and eating it, jeez.
But what I did like in the bit where Elise is beating her dad, is that you can see the zombie. It's not a zombie.
It's not a zombie.
Beating her dad.
Yeah.
The key finger dude, he's really getting off on it. He's just like, yes.
He's loving it, isn't he? Yeah, he's like, more hatred, come on. Yeah.
And Imogen's like, stop it.
Yeah.
She's going bonkers, isn't she, saying stop her, because she can tell.
Yeah, she kind of has figured what's going on, hasn't she?
Do you know what I've just realised looking at that monster's face?
Go on.
Is that not exactly like the monster from Sinister, as in the man in the mask with the long hair?
Kind of similar.
Very similar, right?
Yeah. Pretty similar. But doesn't the one in Sinister have a mask over that missing part?
Yeah, but I just with the long hair and stuff. When I just saw it in that screenshot,
it is a bit of a similar look. He's a bit of a similar look. And do you know what else I was trying to figure out? Not too deeply, because I didn't think about it for too long. But I was trying to figure out if the missing part of his face was like the shape of a keyhole.
Oh, that's a good point.
And I don't really know why that crossed my mind.
No, but it's a good thing to think about. I'm trying to tell. I can't tell.
It just sort of entered my head for a minute, and I was thinking.
They really loved keys in this one, didn't they? Keys and whistles.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, the key and everything. I was thinking, there's a lot of focus on the keys.
No, that's a good point.
So I was wondering, but I don't think it is.
Well, I don't know.
So
maybe.
No. But let's get back to the story.
Yeah, so we learn that this creature was using Elise's dad as his puppet for hatred and fueling his passion. Or whatever the monster does, he loves hatred and anger and violence. So
all along, isn't it? So throughout when she was a kid, it wasn't her dad.
Yeah.
It was this
Which makes me happy.
Fingers demon.
It really made me happy.
Yeah.
For Elise.
Yeah, definitely. It made me happy for her. And also, it wasn't Ted Garza doing those things. It was the demon inside him.
So Lee Wannell, Specs, should feel terrible.
Yeah, he's just murdered an innocent demon.
Smushed someone's head in and it weren't his fault.
Yeah.
Not very kind, is it?
That's it, it's not.
But then there's a little fight scene, isn't there?
There is, yep. A little fight scene.
And it looks like Elise is in trouble. Oh, no, wait, I'm fast-forwarding. It does look like Elise is in trouble, but her dad comes to try and save her.
Yeah, he does try, doesn't he?
Stands in the way, doesn't do much.
No.
But I loved the gesture, because I was like, yes, the dad loved her all along.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It just shows that he did care,
yeah.
And it reaffirms that it was the demon in him and not actually him. So yeah, good. That was a nice little touch.
It really was.
Yeah. Glad that's in there.
And then the demon is on top of Elise, and it looks like he's about to put the key in her chest.
Yep.
But then finally she gets the whistle.
Yeah.
Bloody whistle.
I was going to say.
Toots on the whistle.
Yeah.
And I don't actually love the symbology behind this.
Guess he's back.
I know. Reverse back to when they're kids, and she's saying, only use it when you really need me or something.
Yeah, she says something along the lines of like, "I'll always come when I hear the whistle."
Yeah, if I hear the whistle, I'll always come.
I'll always
yeah.
come.
And then obviously she blows a whistle now.
Yeah.
And then her mum comes, and I was like,
yeah,
it's like really, it's of epic proportions.
That's it. It really is. Yeah, ghost mum turns up.
Yeah.
And
Loved it.
And banishes the.
Yeah, she kicks the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Just one swift.
the key finger demon. Yeah, it reminded me again of when, like you said in Insidious 1, where Elise uses the lantern to chuck the demon out the window.
Yeah, it's very much like that.
It's like that. So the mum, Audrey, holds up the lantern to the key finger demon, and he goes literally flying way back into the dark.
If only they'd known a torch would be so powerful.
I know. You've only just got to carry around a blue lantern all the time, and you'll be
can't be that hard
fine.
to get, can they?
Nah, surely not.
Maybe
surely
in the
not.
further they're hard to come by.
Yeah, maybe.
But they always just seem to be there.
Just have to look out for them on sale.
Yeah,
I reckon. You know, keep your eye on Amazon.
Yeah, 5 keys.
Yeah.
Further sale.
Bookmark it, mate. But
I will.
Yeah. So that was a really cool scene, a nice little callback right to the start of the film.
Yeah.
And then of course we have an emotional moment with Elise and her mum.
And even though, right, obviously Elise is an old lady and the mum is the age of when she died.
Yeah.
I still felt like, oh, that's her mum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. You can almost, I was going to say, not see like the childlike.
Yeah, no, you can. I know what you mean.
In Elise, like she needs that hug from her mum. Kind of feel.
Because I'm going off on a tangent here, but the film Interstellar.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't. No.
He's a spaceman.
Yeah. I know roughly about it. Yeah.
And he goes on a planet, and to them it's like 5 minutes, but on Earth it's like 40 years or something.
It's a long time, isn't it? Yeah.
Eventually he gets back to Earth, and his daughter that he left when she was like 10, she's like 75 now.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
And I didn't get that whole vibe there of, oh, that's my daughter, or that's my dad sort of thing. I was like, I'm not buying this.
Yeah.
And for such a solid film, I was a bit like, that's the only bit that let me down. But this one, I didn't get that. I still felt the vibe of...
Yeah.
Mum's the mum and Elise is the daughter.
Yeah, I did. It just, I think, again, I think it's just Lynn Shade's just great.
Yeah, good point.
He's great at invoking emotion, and it really comes across in that scene.
I don't know if it's a camera angles, but obviously Elise is a lot smaller than her mum.
Yeah.
So that maybe that led into it as well. I don't know.
Maybe.
How can you tell? We'll have to ask him.
That's it.
And then we get the cool Easter egg. Well, is it Easter egg?
Hang on, where are we going?
They're getting out, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they see the wed door.
They see the wed door.
And they decide, she decides they're trying to get out the further.
One of the red doors they see. Yeah.
And they decide to open it, and it flies back to when Dalton falls off the ladder.
Yeah. I was going to say, I love this bit.
It's cool,
because it's a callback, a flashback bit that actually makes sense for once.
See, I don't remember in the first one. I know Dalton falls off the ladder. I remember that whole bit.
It's because he sees something.
Oh, is that
but you never see what he sees.
Oh, well, that's just gone up way higher in my
That's what I mean. When I saw this, when they're opening that door and you see Dalton, I was like, yes! Brilliant! Love it! I like Dalton anyway. Cool little kid, you know.
I just thought it was just a random thing to just show Insidious 1, but...
No, I wasn't expecting it. But yeah, you see when he's climbing on the ladder, he looks over. I'm really sure he looks over at something, and then the ladder cracks and he falls down.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm pretty sure you see him see something.
They do well in Insidious in this, don't they? With little nod backs and linking it all together.
They do, and I think like in this one, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting the callback to the first one like that. So when it happened, it was a complete surprise.
And when do we see? If I jumped ahead, when do we see lipstick?
Yeah, soon. So yeah,
just wait.
So they go back, don't they? Elise then realises, oh crap, I've gone through the wrong door.
It's the wrong bloody door.
But she leaves the door open.
In
their loft, in their attic, whatever you want to call it.
You think she would have learned the last time?
So, and this, I presume, is where the lipstick face demon then gets in through the door, and that's what starts all of Insidious.
You just blown my mind.
So, well, it blew mine a bit.
That's genius.
I was thinking she's left the door open. That's how it comes in.
So, but Elise is a bit of a dick. How many times are you going to leave these doors open?
I was going to say, she didn't really mean to, did she? But being a parapsychologist or whatever, you think she'd know to make sure these doors are...
She weren't born in a barn, shut the door.
Exactly. And that's what her mum that's what her mum would have probably told her if she left the door open on her mum's door.
Disgusting.
You know? That's what mum would have said.
Saying, at the beginning, the mum says, go and close the door, doesn't she?
Oh, did she?
Yeah, you remember she talking about ghosts? She's like, Christian, go close the door.
Yeah. See, look, we're getting nice little touches.
I think that's just a coincidence, but still.
But it's a good one.
I know.
So no, I absolutely love the callback there, as you can tell.
No, that was cool. I liked it, and I didn't even know there was all that cool stuff as well. That's genius.
We have literally missed a bit where Melissa gets her soul back. The other daughter. So just to fill you in, Melissa's fine.
Yeah.
Both of Christian's kids are fine. Christian's
because
fine.
she dies, doesn't she, technically?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't really care about them, to be honest.
But they're both the girls are good. And then we get that scene, don't we? They're all at the hospital. Mm-hmm. And Christian sort of warms to Elise and he gives her a hug, doesn't he? And they have an emotional moment.
Kind of.
But again, I kind of felt that moment. That was a pretty nice moment, you know.
I don't know if it was me, but I didn't really care.
No.
I mean, I was like, I don't
probably you, bit of hard face.
Yeah, I'm just known for being tough.
So yeah.
But I just didn't really care.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice
Not
touch.
as much as the Elise and her mum moment.
Yeah, that
was a big
cool.
moment.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
But I just thought the brother was a bit of a sausage.
Yeah, and then Elise mentions she's with Tucker and Specs, and there was a nice little line where she's like looking really content and really happy, and she mentions to them that she's happy that she has family again.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really sweet.
Bless her.
Yeah, I like that. She looked really happy and, you know, proud.
It looks like Specs and Tucker wanted like a mum figure as well, doesn't it? They go clearly as happy.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, that's it. So, but and then we go to Elise's house, and there's a thunderstorm happening outside.
Yeah.
So straight away you're a bit like, whoa, what's going on here? Then you know something's going down. And Elise looks like she's dreaming, and then she's muttering stuff in her sleep, isn't she?
Yep.
And then you can hear her calling, Dalton. And then comes that massive jump scare again. You see Dalton in his bed, don't you? And the lipstick face demon just appears at his window.
It's good though. This one was done well, wasn't it?
Top class scare.
Yeah.
And it made sense.
Yeah, made a lot of sense.
And this is what I like. This time around, I felt everything seemed to make sense.
It really tied in well. Like the fact that you just told me about her leaving the door open, and this is where we then see lipstick. I'm like, that's
so the jump scare with the lipstick face demon at the end,
it makes sense.
Works perfectly. Okay.
Really well.
And then I had issue with the third one, didn't I? Because right at the end of that one, maybe it's something I missed, but at the end of the third one, you see Elise and the demon's right next to her.
I think they were
and there was no reason.
They lost the plot on them.
There was no reason, yeah.
And I think it's Lee Wannell's fault.
Yeah?
Well, he directed it, didn't he?
He did, but I think he directed this one as well.
Did he?
I think so.
I mean, he done a much better job on this one.
Yeah, maybe he watched the third one back and he was like,
actually, that was a bit shite.
Yeah, I need to up my game.
But yeah, he tied it in perfectly. He definitely learned.
But that's not quite the end of the film yet. No, it's not. So you see the jump scare. Brilliant. Loved it. And then Elise jumps up, doesn't she? And shouts Dalton.
Yep.
But then, what is it, next day or something?
What, the phone call?
The phone call. Or
no,
is
that's
it, or is it there and then?
Same night, yeah.
Oh, okay, right. And then, she gets a phone call, answers the phone, and it's Lorraine.
Yep.
Josh's mum from Insidious 1.
Yep. Talking about Dalton.
Talking about Dalton, saying they need Elise's help because... No, hang on.
Yeah, no, they do, because obviously you helped me.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Josh.
She's saying they need help. Yeah.
Yeah, and
then Elise says, "Tell Josh I'll be around tomorrow. Yeah. I'll be in there in the morning." Yeah.
And so concludes. What's it called? Last Key.
The Last Key. Yeah, and I liked the end a lot on this one.
I don't know why they called it Last Key.
There's a lot of keys in it, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. They've got a little nod to the woman from the number 2 there.
Yeah, I did watch a bit of the credits. I didn't watch them all, but I was intrigued because the end credit scenes, the end credits, but as the credits are rolling, they have these weird kind of like...
It's well done.
How would you put it? There's characters from the other Insidious films, but they've got like multiple faces.
Yeah, like masks coming off their face. But
that's it, yeah.
It's a nod to all of the movies on this one.
Yeah, and some of the kills and stuff as well. I've just seen there. Look, he's actually called Keyface.
Keyface. Maybe his face was a key.
I was calling him Key Fingers.
That's what it said online.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it said Key Fingers.
Oh, okay.
I'm loving these credits.
Key Fingers makes sense. Yeah.
I didn't take time to watch them.
Yeah, I didn't watch them all, like I say, but I just noticed there was a couple of characters. Like there's one where Quinn's half out the window.
Oh yeah.
And like
should have dropped her.
Like in that credit scene, it's got multiple faces, but you can see it's her and that kind of thing.
Well, that's got to do with anything.
No, I don't know, But yeah, no. All in all, I liked this one way more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
It's way better than Insidious 3.
It makes me dislike 3 even more.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean? I wasn't a big fan of 3, but it was all right.
3 now feels like a kind of a lazy version of an Insidious movie.
Yeah, it was just a cash-in on 3.
But again, I love the fact that I think they realised that they have an absolute key character in Elise.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
And making the story about her, I think straight away I was more invested.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I love the childhood scenes of Elise.
Yeah, as brutal as some of them were, it really made you feel for her.
Gave it some depth.
So the demon this time around, the Keyface demon as they're calling him, I didn't find scary.
He felt a bit pointless.
Yeah, it was a bit of an odd one.
Yeah.
It was a bit of an odd one.
I suppose they needed a demon, and lipstick wouldn't have made sense.
No.
And one of the fun facts as well, obviously, apart from lipstick, this is the second demon you actually see in an Insidious film.
Second?
Yep. It's only one of two.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, yeah, so the second Insidious film to feature a demon following the original Insidious.
What's everything else? Just ghosts and stuff?
Yeah, they're ghosts, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, this one's an actual demon.
Wow.
So that was cool.
Yeah. That is,
So I like that they had a demon.
At all. Yeah.
Well, the more you know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Do you have any more facts, Easter eggs?
So, as a final
cameos?
instalment, there's 5 characters now. Obviously, it's not really a fun fact, but there's 5 characters that can astral project. Elise, Josh,
really?
Dalton, Carl, and Imogen.
Okay.
And then obviously Quinn and Melissa Rayner are appearing further, but only because their soul has been separated from their body.
Yeah, it's not them choosing to go there, is it?
No.
So.
Early in the movie, when the kids are going to bed, this is why I thought the Sinister thing.
Okay.
When the kids are going to bed, you can see a doll on top of a bookshelf that looks just like Sinister.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice.
And that's why I thought the Keyface was a little bit like that.
Yeah, maybe. I'll have to go back and watch Sinister.
And then just the other thing, although this film was filmed in California, the movie takes place in New Mexico. Vehicles in New Mexico only use license plates on the rear of the car, never on the front.
What a strange fact.
But it's a fact nonetheless, man.
It is, but that's not
The
very good
more
one,
you
is
know.
it? So, well, yeah. I can live without that one.
There's 2 more, though.
There's 2 more?
Didn't even see them.
Oof.
The code name used for the film was Fallout.
That's shit.
Yeah, I don't care about that one.
Insidious Fallout.
When Lee Wannell's character finds a vintage magazine, the back cover shows an ad for some novelty glasses called Hypnospecs. Specs is the character's moniker. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's good.
I thought there was something to do with that comic.
Right.
Not
yeah,
a lot,
it makes
but
a big thing of it, doesn't
yeah,
it?
I was like, what's that then? But
yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hypnospecs.
I did notice something else in the credits, actually,
Did
as
you?
well. Yeah, so the music for this, and I've got a feeling in the other ones as well, is done by a guy called Joseph Bishara, who plays the lipstick face demon.
Wow. I think this is a case of the more you know, Ben.
Yeah, it really
genius.
is, isn't it? I may have mentioned that before.
No,
I've got
I
a
don't think
feeling
you
I
did.
might have said that before.
I don't think you did.
Okay. And
That's brilliant, though.
And Keyfingers is played by a well-known actor who plays a lot of these kind of characters. It's a guy, I think, and I might be saying this wrong, Javier Botet.
Seems right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. I know off the top of my head he played the leper in the remake of it.
Nice.
I think he was in Mama. I think he was the mama in Mama.
He seems, I don't know, I know it's probably not him, but you know in Pan's Labyrinth, the monster with the eyes in its hands?
Yeah.
It seems like he'd do something like that, but I don't think
Yeah,
it's him.
possibly. That might have been. The other guy who does a lot of this kind of thing is a guy called Doug Jones.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
it could have
I
been
know
him.
him.
But no, this chap I know has done a lot of horror stuff.
Good on him.
Yeah, definitely.
He's got insanely long arms.
He really does. He's got a long body and long arms, doesn't he? Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah,
Comes in handy, I bet.
without a doubt, especially for horror stuff.
Should have been a basketball player.
So yeah, overall, I mean, I enjoyed the characters this time around. Obviously, we mostly knew already.
Yeah.
You know, so
the new ones were fairly likeable.
yeah, I was going to say. So obviously, Elise, Tucker, Specs, love all them anyway.
Yep.
So they're on to a winner straight off the bat. Melissa and Imogen, fine. Yeah,
Imogen was cool. I didn't love Melissa.
No, I mean she didn't have tons of stuff to do.
Felt her a
did she?
bit wishy-washy. Don't
No,
know.
fair
But still
enough.
decent. I didn't dislike her, but I preferred Imogen.
Yeah, obviously had more to do as well. But who else did we have? So we had the dad.
Dad done a good job.
I'm trying to think of his name. I'm sure they do mention his name at the
I
start.
don't know. Daddy.
But that's an actor I've seen in a lot of stuff as
Yeah,
well.
he's been in a few things. I can't remember
Do you
what.
know?
but-
Yeah, I was going to say I can't think of his name.
Same as Garza, he's been in quite a few as well, but again, I can't remember any of them.
Yeah, so a couple of known actors in this that do good jobs in their roles,
Yeah.
both obviously
Yeah.
playing horrible characters, but they're believable
Absolutely.
in their.
I didn't think that the dad
the way
was
they played
like possessed. I thought he was just
No,
a
I
dick.
just thought he was an absolute arsehole.
Yeah.
Yeah, and same with Garza.
Yeah.
Obviously, straight away you get that vibe of something's up with this dude. What's
Yeah.
going on? But I
It's a bit
didn't.
weird,
I didn't
isn't it?
think that he was going to be possessed or anything. So
No, I certainly didn't think he had a lady chained up in the basement.
nope, me neither. So, but yeah, I think this one had a good mix of almost real world horror.
Yeah.
And out there spectral kind
And
of
done
horror.
well. The real world horror was done well, I think.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
And most importantly, the jump scares were outstanding in this film.
Jump scares were top notch. Yeah.
As we've touched on, I don't normally get done by jump scares.
No.
But every single one in this film got me. Every one of them.
Yeah, like I say, I can live without seeing the suitcase one ever again.
Oh.
But again, it probably wouldn't get me now because I know it's going to happen.
But it was the one behind the copper that really made me jump.
Right. Okay.
I just wasn't ready.
That's fair.
So they're not going to do it there. But they did.
And they did. They went there.
But the suitcase one was... I love the suitcase one because I knew something was coming and it still got me.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's it. It was setting up. It's like, you're going to get a jump scare.
You definitely knew someone was on the way, didn't you?
Yeah.
But like I say, they directed you down that tunnel. They directed your eyes, past the case and stuff. So
it still got me.
Yeah. No, very well done. This one I did enjoy a fair bit.
I really like this one.
I'm wondering, for me, I think it's slightly behind 2.
Fair.
Or maybe it's on par. I mean, no, I've got to be...
I found 2 far too disjointed.
Yeah, that is my issue with the second one, as we've discussed.
This one as a whole, to me, is more solid and... I'm trying to think of the word, but it's all connected better.
It's more coherent.
That's the word.
It's
the one I wanted.
You can follow the story.
Yeah.
They show you it in a quite a clear-cut way. You
Yeah.
know when it's going back to the past, obviously.
And they'll stay in a flashback longer than like a minute.
Yeah.
In the second one, it's flashback now, flashback now, flashback now.
Yeah, and I was going to say,
what's happening?
Like we've discussed, the mistakes in 2 with the editing of the camera cuts is what really done my head in.
Yeah.
This one built tension better. It stayed...
And it was quite... Even though the jump scares, some of the horror scenes were quite subtle.
Yeah.
So like the feet in the hallway and stuff, like it wasn't always obvious.
No.
You find yourself looking for things.
Yeah, and like I said, again, I keep mentioning it, but that tunnel scene was drawn out. It was an instant jump scare.
That was well done, really well done.
So yeah, tension was good. Jump scares were top notch. Yeah. Acting was decent.
Yeah, I've got no complaints.
I thought so. Yeah,
even young Christian, who I don't know who that is, but you know what I mean. I'm not aware of him, but even his performance was solid.
Yeah, I do. I'm tempted to put it above 2, but I don't know. I really like the Lambert family and their story.
I do find when I see them pop up, so you see them for a second in this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like
that's it. Yeah.
There they are.
Oh yeah, like those guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
I always find that. But
I
didn't like Black Face Bride, whatever her name was. The black dress bride, Crane.
Parker Crane, wasn't it? Yeah.
And the mum wasn't that scary. It's still a great film. Still way better than the third one. But I don't know. I think 4 pips it, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So my rating, because we've got to rate it.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I said about a 3 now. 6, wasn't it? Or a 5?
You gave 3 a 5. So did I, actually. It's the first one we agreed on.
And I can't remember what I gave 2, because obviously I think this one's
you
better
went
than
high.
2. Did I?
I think you gave 1 like 19 out of 10.
19, well, it deserves it.
No, I think you gave 1 like 9 out of 10. 2,
yeah,
I
absolutely.
think.
Was it 8 out of 10?
I don't know. It was higher than me. I think I gave 2 6.5.
Yeah, maybe mine was 7. Anyway, I'm going for 8 out of 10 for this one. I really rate this one. Even as a standalone horror, I think it's great.
Nice. Yeah, see, that's where I'm getting tricky, because 6.5 seems kind of low. And I'd want to give this one a 6.5 or possibly a 7. But I think 2 edges it for me. I'm going to have to go and think about it. No. Right, no, fuck it. I'm going to go 7 on this. Which is going to put it above the second one, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to go 7.
Yeah, that seems fair.
I'm going to go 7.
I do admit 8's a little bit high, but I think it's because the jump scares got me, and I never really get... Yeah. Jump scares never really get me, but this one got me several times.
And I think, like I say, what's pushed it up for me is that it all made sense. Whereas, like I say, 2 just jumped all over the place.
I loved it before you even told me the cool bits about lipstick and the door being left open. So, it's solid.
That's good. So, yeah, I would recommend this one.
I strongly recommend it.
Nice.
Skip the third, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Because this one's a prequel as
Bring
well.
that one out. Yeah, I was going to say, you don't actually need the third film.
You don't need the third at all.
No. Leave it in the bin.
Forget it. I mean, listen to the episode on the podcast, absolutely. But
without a doubt, definitely. You should all definitely listen to that one.
You must.
After this, if you must. If you listen to this one and not that one, listen to that too.
And what the hell?
We've probably been more positive about the third one than what we would have now.
Yeah.
I'd actually probably go back and knock it down a bit.
I want to go back and just shit all over it because it's crap.
You really didn't like it, did you? Yeah.
As I say, this 4 made me dislike 3 even more.
No, I get where you're coming from. Yeah, it made me realise that they could have done so much better.
But then I suppose they dropped the ball with 3.
Yeah,
up their game back up with 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, right, but that was shit.
Yeah.
We need to step up on this.
And I quite like that this one has a little subtitle name. Yeah. Insidious Last Key.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what the last key actually was.
Is it? No.
There was just lots of keys.
The key keeps putting
So,
in their
yeah.
neck, maybe.
Maybe.
No.
I don't know, but
Should have
anyway.
called it Insidious the Whistle. Bloody whistle.
Yeah. But
Anyway.
yeah, coming up soon then, of course, like we mentioned at the start, is the release of the Red Door.
Red Door.
Insidious the Red Door.
Insidious the Red
Get
Door.
it right. Which obviously is Insidious 5, Chapter 5, Part 5.
With a mega budget.
Number 5. Yeah, with apparently a mega budget.
Yeah.
And Patrick Wilson directing and
Yes,
starring.
He's
So,
like, do you know what I'll direct?
I'm
He
going to
goes,
direct
"Who you gonna
myself.
cast? Me.
Yeah, we would literally all do that,
Oh,
wouldn't
I've
we?
got
Yeah,
you.
so
100%.
yeah, so mega budget. Well, you say mega. What was the budget? 40?
45 million. I think I
45. Nice. So maybe he's just paid himself loads.
read. Yeah, I know, right?
You know.
40
The
million on
studio's
me.
like, you can have 45 mil, and he's like, yeah, okay, I could do with 40, and then
Yeah,
split
well-
the rest between the others. So
We'll
we've
put
got
5 mil on them.
we've got some returning other characters, obviously.
Yeah.
So Rose Byrne's back as Renee.
Nice.
Ty Simpkins is back as Dalton,
Is he?
who's all grown up.
He's all grown
I
up.
think he's like 21 or something now.
What a guy.
So what a guy.
Look at you aging.
Also, right, I noticed this earlier. He's in bloody Jurassic World.
Is he?
Yeah, I swear he's the younger kid
I
in
didn't
Jurassic
like Jurassic.
World.
I didn't like Jurassic
I
World.
loved it.
What?
Loved it.
It's awful.
Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, not so much. I still kind of like him because I love Jurassic Park as a
What's
whole.
the one with the weird Gigantosaurus Rex?
Gigantosaurus Rex.
Yeah, you know that hybrid dinosaur they make?
Oh, what, the white one?
Yeah, well, the gigantic one that's like a T-Rex and something else. And
Oh, yeah, that's Jurassic World, yeah.
yeah, awful.
Loved it.
No.
Loved every. I saw it in 3D at the cinema.
Well, I didn't want to see it in 2D.
We'll have to fight about this another time.
It's just a cash grab for what's his face, Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I know.
It's, Chris Pratt's great. Let's put him in
It's
this.
got a massive white dinosaur in it.
Yeah, but
Loved
again, it makes the originals.
It's a money maker, and
It makes the originals look better.
Yeah, Jurassic Park 1.
Do you remember the old game? The
There's
old PlayStation
loads.
game. You could do 3 modes. You could be a raptor, or you could be the main guy on the jump it. It's like a level one. Then at the second level, he gets on his speedboat.
Oh, really? No, I don't
Yeah.
think I played it. I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
classic. So good. I was
I
awful
remember,
at it.
I
but
remember
it was
the old
great.
Mega Drive one.
I think it was better than.
Oh. I was going to say, yeah.
Either way,
you
it was amazing.
Could you be a raptor? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You could.
I'll go back and look. Anyway, getting off the subject. Red Door. Red Door.
Red Door.
So I'm super excited for Red Door,
Yeah,
actually.
me too.
It's going to be nice to see the Lamberts back. I mean, I say nice. It's not going to be nice, is it? Because obviously horrible things
Well,
are going
hopefully
to
it's got a
happen.
happy ending.
But, yeah, I mean...
And
I hope
Lipstick.
it has.
Can't wait to see him.
Lipstick is back. And I do believe... Have they said it's going to be the final entry?
Oh, I don't know about that. I
I've
feel like it probably
got
should
a feeling, yeah, it should be, shouldn't it?
Can't keep
But,
going.
but if this makes an insane amount of money, you know...
I'd like to see them, because they've obviously pumped a shitload of money into this.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them do it some more with the same level of budget, see what they could do.
Yeah, no, that'd be a good
If it's
a good
good.
shout. I know Patrick Wilson has come out and said he doesn't want to do the same scares that have already been in the others.
Good.
So he's definitely been looking at ways to scare you in a different way. And I think he even mentioned in an interview somewhere that he wants to build upon like the tension more and not just the jump scares.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
what I
So,
loved about the first one.
Yeah.
It was more about tension, the first one.
I mean, he has admitted to the fact that you're not going to better the jump scare of where the lipstick face demon comes out from behind him in number one.
No, even
right?
he acknowledges that that's amazing.
Yeah, that's it. So he knows he can't beat that. So he's looking at different
He's
scares.
selling himself short. I reckon he could do it.
Well, let's hope so. I mean, it's out on the 7th of July.
Ooh.
We're not going on the 7th of July.
No, I'm busy.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not going.
It's my niece's birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
going to Wireless twice. Ugh,
Good luck.
too old for that.
Yeah, yeah. Be home, cup of tea by half 10.
Oh my God, I wish.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll probably see it next week and then hopefully maybe record the same week.
Yeah, try to. Worst case, it'll be the week after.
Yeah, I can't see us doing a non-spoiler chat, so...
It is what it is.
You know, it's gonna
We've
be
told you, if you want a spoiler alert, it's like a week to 2 weeks in advance. So
yeah,
we cannot be held
spoiler alert.
responsible for that.
Spoiler alert for episode 10 for us.
Ooh,
I know.
it's a
I
landmark.
feel awesome that we're going to reach 10 episodes.
It's a big moment.
Yeah,
That's like, what, 12 plus hours of us talking?
Yeah, albeit 5 of them have been about Insidious.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that's half of our episodes on Insidious.
yeah, guys, what we're going to do after we've covered all the Insidious films, we're going to give you a bit of a break, give us a bit of a break. We're going to take a couple of weeks, and we're going to come back with something a little bit different for what we're not calling it our season 2, but in theory,
Kind of is, though, isn't it?
yeah, it's going to almost be like our season 2. So
Our guest spots.
you've Giving it away.
Bum bum bum.
yeah. That's right. So we're gonna have a lot of guests come on and stuff. So
yeah, I mean, I probably have given it away, but I'm really excited about it because we've got some cool people lined up.
That's it. We have indeed, and we're also going to be using our Wheel of Misfortune for them.
We love that.
That's it. So
not about bloody Armageddon.
Yeah. So the idea is that they're going to give us 10 of their favourite films. We spin the wheel for them and then discuss that film.
Yeah, we'll watch it, get to know it if we haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And then we'll chat about it. We'll chat to them about their likes and everything about them and what they want to talk about, and then we're going to go into their movie of choice. Well, movie on the wheel.
Yeah.
Choice.
That's it. So we got some cool stuff lined up. Once
exciting.
Again, thank you very much for listening.
Yeah, thanks a bunch, guys.
We really do appreciate the support.
I'm loving the TikTok blap as well. If you're on there, get on there because it's got a bit of an insurgence at the moment, and I like it.
It's on a bit of a roll, isn't it? Yeah,
it's doing all right.
That's it. So yeah, thanks again for that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Right, I'm going to say goodbye then for the week. So thanks very much. We're going to be back next week.
Yeah, gotcha.
I feel like I'm almost doing a radio show or something.
I know, innit?
Yeah.
Catch us this time.
Yes.
Right. See you later.
No, hang on.
Wait.
One more thing. The new episode, I was going to say, is not going to launch tomorrow, but it's not going to matter, is it? Because they're not going to know.
No.
Don't worry, I'm just rambling shit.
Anyway, when you're hearing this, it may not be a Wednesday. It may be a Thursday.
That's all I was going to say, but yeah.
But it's all good.
It's all good.
Keep the people informed. The more you know.
The more. Why is that your new thing?
I don't know. I've been watching this YouTuber, and she has these little segments where it says "the more you know," and it does like a little jingle.
So you just nicked it.
I do. It's great.
Basically, yeah.
I just love it. It's brilliant.
Right. Well, I don't know about you. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Right.
See you later.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye bye.